What's going on? Yeah. Yeah. A little rainy here in Detroit. A little rainy. And as y'all can see, I'm with the wife. Getting attended to over here at the nail shop. You did. Y'all know I like to put that live down where my wife is getting seen, you know. I know it's a few males that enjoy my voice in a disgusting way, I might add. No, they tuned in. You know, come one, come all. I love when the haters tune in and stream. It just shows that the sun shines on the righteous and the unrighteous, you know. And when it's real hot outside and the rain come, the rain don't just fall on the righteous, it fall on the unrighteous too. It just goes to show my lack of being petty. You know, I leave the petty to the petty people. C-Dub, what up though, my brother? My young brother from a younger mother. Another younger mother, you know. What's good with you, man? Yeah. You know, I let the ops bring the shade, C-Dub. I bring the thunderclouds, you know. I bring the thunderstorms, baby. But yeah, man, I just sit back and I look at my ops, man. I see some go crazy. I see some catch the issue. You know what I mean? It's amazing to me, man. And a wise man always told me, revenge is best served by the Creator. Yeah, I thought I was gonna say best served cold. No. Jehovah say vengeance is mine. So I let him handle things I deem disrespectful and rude, unpolite. You know, if I wake up on the right side of the bed that day, I usually let that roll off my shoulder. But I'm way more imperfect than I am perfect. You dig? Let me tell you that right off the bat. I'm a lot more imperfect than I am perfect. See, at the same time, one have to be careful not to contradict or put himself in a hypocritical eye. Because you want individuals to be able to choose for themselves what they want to be and what they ought to be. I want people to see that the people I'm with, if they don't bag out the race on their own, I want the people to see them rise, because they gonna rise. See, I was telling all my people when they was getting into little disputes with people and going down dirty in the swamp with people, I was telling them, you ain't got to do that. You ain't got to go through that. You're better than that. You know, this and that. So it was important that I show my people that I don't just say this stuff. I'm a man of my word. And I haven't always been a man of my word, but I'm a man of my word today. You understand what I'm saying? So if I'm sitting there telling Christ Counsel, no, C-Dub, don't do this. Don't do that, C-Dub. You're going to bring this on yourself. C-Dub, don't do that. You're going to bring that on yourself. And then turn around and do the same thing C-Dub, I'm telling C-Dub not to do. I turn around and do it myself. See, that would make me a hypocrite. And it will make C-Dub look at me like he don't even follow his own instructions. Why would I listen to him? Rob Best, what's up, brother? So it's important for me not to stoop down in the sewers that people stoop in when they try to get entertainment pats on the back on YouTube. See, it was important for me to know who was around me. That was very important to me. That's why I told C-Dub months ago what I had been planning since I hit the live button on YouTube. I told him. There was a few people who was privy to it, but they wasn't online. Well, one of them was online besides C-Dub. I told C-Dub, I say, man, these people hate me so bad. And I asked them why. I said, why you think they hate me so bad, C-Dub? He said, I was going to ask you the same thing. I said, because I'm a lover of the truth. Not only am I a lover of the truth, I won't stoop down to their level. I won't put no kids in my mouth. I won't put nobody's dead relatives, no relatives, period. If me and you going head to head, that should just be me and you going head to head. On here was when I met a whole different kind of coward. I met a brand new form of coward on YouTube. Now, I've met cowards in real life, but at least these cowards will square up with you. These cowards I ran into online because they don't have to worry about nobody knocking their block off, and they got their system set up to where you can't track them. Oh, they got some of the biggest balls you ever seen on a human being sitting behind that computer and that keyboard. Oh, they're ultra tough. When I say ultra, they're ultra tough. And these cowards, they whimper when they get put on the spot. And they'll actually admit to you, well, I can't dent in your steel, so let me try to reach out to one of your loved ones and maybe that'll throw you off and dent in your steel. Put a kink in your armor. These new brand of cowards, they hate when a person is a lover of the truth. because that means putting an end to they run on a social media that's full of people that's fake and lie. So they automatically institute you as an enemy. You don't have to do nothing to them. You ain't got to talk about their mama. You ain't got to talk about how pathetic they are or how they look. All you got to do is make a stand for truth. And they will try their best to mow your ass down. See, the cowards came for me, right? But see, the cowards didn't understand that I was the orchestrator of them coming for me. See, the cowards listen to what they want to listen to, just like any other human being. It don't make the coward no different. But we see what we want to see, and we hear what we want to hear. See, these people didn't hear me say that I gave cash apps to the people on YouTube in whatever sector you want to name that were supposed to be known for doxing people. See, they didn't hear this part because they thought I was some type of hoe. They thought I was some type of hoe around here. You dig what I'm saying? You know, they think, they say Victor Moan lie about everything he say. Victor Moan told you niggas what I was. He told y'all way before I hit the live button. I told y'all niggas on videos when I first started, I sent my real name on the Cash App to some of the people that's supposed to have been some of the meanest, doxingest people online on this side of YouTube. Oh, I'm gonna get names. I sent it to Diva Tomboyish. I sent it to the Chucky Cartel. I sent cash apps to the Cookie Monster, to Diet Melanin, to, I'm missing a few people. I think RE, because it's people that was known that I used to walk up in chats and I used to hear people just accusing them for just doxing people for no reason. Especially my girl Diet. They accuse her of doxing anybody for just getting mad at them. Diet was one of the first ones I sent the cash out because I wanted to know who was guilty of these accusations and who wasn't. Everybody I sent my real name, y'all. Everybody I sent my real name. I kept my real name on there for over a month just to see what type of repercussions it was gonna bring. And yeah, I cussed ZX out. I heard he was, I didn't send him no cash up though. But I seen he was a doxer. I went off on him. I went off on Tyrone. I went off on damn near everybody Cookie Monster was into it with, almost. I said a little something to a little something to everybody, unless I liked them. If I liked them, I ain't say nothing wrong to them because I liked them. I went for the people that I felt like was sicker than others. That's who I said something wrong to. See, if I like you and I consider myself cool with you, you can be wrong. I'm not about to chew you out in front of everybody. I do that when we trust enough to holler at each other behind the scenes. See, these people look at TV and think that's what friends is. See, I know what friends is because I read the Bible. And your friend ain't gonna try to get brownie points off of belittling you in front of a gang of strangers. You understand? So if I see anybody that I like and consider myself cool with doing things that I wouldn't consider cool, saying things that I wouldn't consider cool, I would either just turn the channel or keep my mouth shut. Because I don't know what brought that along. Who am I to judge somebody? I don't know what made this person say this or bring that out their mouth. So until I get context and know what's going on, what I do? Keep my mouth shut. Unless you got a relationship like me and my young dog got. We talk to each other behind the scenes. You understand? Nobody knows what we talk about. That's how it's supposed to be when you consider yourself cool with somebody. I even call this young dude my dog. I gave him stuff to put out there, and he never put my information out there. He never put it out there, despite me going toe-to-toe with his homies. See, these are the people you want to consider yourself, or should I say around you. And it was important that I put what I did almost 30 years ago out here on the internet. I had this plan from the get-go. Y'all didn't notice how ready Victor Moan was? He knew about the plan a long time ago. He knew about the plan when he caught the bus all the way over to my house to help me record my first 3 videos on Curl's World. He knew the plan. He had that motherfucking pistol cocked and ready to go. The last one person online that didn't know the plan and found out months before it went down was my boy C-Dub. And C-Dub had all opportunity to spill the beans. I was in the hospital. He was one of the ones checking up on me. He could have spilled the beans at any time. He could have spilled the beans at any given time. But he held that pistol. He ain't even cock it. Didn't even see. I already had him figured out before this. That's why I entrusted him. But I said this would be the ultimate opportunity because this is a little bit too juicy than other things that I've shared. But this has been my plan. This what I've been poking and trying to get out there. This is what I've been doing. And just like my young dog don't judge me for trying to get that money like he get, he ain't judge me. When y'all heard the Q&As that me and him was doing, oh yeah, them was authentic. Them was authentic. Them was all questions he hollered at me about behind the scenes. And it was so important because I seen the clout chasers. I seen the people that are buddy up to people just so they can be right there and they fall and they come up off their shadow. I seen this happen over and over and over and over again. I seen worlds end and I seen worlds be created. Because a nigga would climb up in the back of another man or another woman and get notoriety off somebody else's name instead of building it up on their own. And soon as the moment is convenient, they turn into that snake. And they bite the person they've been supporting since you've known him. Bite them right on their neck. Suck the rest of the blood out of them after the trolls and had their way with them. After the trolls and the ops and had the way with them, they own people that's been with them, sending them money and everything, suck the blood, the rest of the blood out of them. I seen it happen. And I told C-Dub and those that was listening, we're going to create a utopia that we ain't got to worry about these fake niggas being around us. They didn't understand what I was going to do and how I was going to do it. But I've done that right before y'all eyes. I've done that. Say something politically incorrect once or once too many times. Watch how people turn on you. Side with somebody that the majority of the people don't like. Watch how the people turn on you. See, I ain't no weak nigga. I ain't gonna fault you because me and somebody else that you cool with is into it with each other. I'm not gonna pull you into their beef unless you see your way in. Like these fools, one of the fools, the 60-year-old gangster that I flagged. He the first one I flagged. He will always be a trophy on my case because I know how to do it now. The 60-year-old gangster attacked me along with his another 60-year-old old perverted woman who I don't even know who it is or know her name or nothing about him. Attacked me because I was into it with somebody they cool with. You know, that's what cowards do. They ain't strong enough to battle you. You know, if you was weak, they'll battle you all day. But when they see you ain't weak, when they see they can't hit you in your jaw and you fall straight down, then they want to group up. They want to team up. Go try to get bystanders to participate on bringing you down. You know, y'all ever seen King Kong or Godzilla in the movie? You know how they had to go get the armed forces from everywhere to help team up to bring that big monster down? Yeah, that's what they do. That's what the cowards do when they see they can't get you on their own. They want to entrap you, ambush you, set you up, because they can't come at you on their own. They need an audience. They need people to chime in. And I showed y'all. When the niggas came to my channel, I ain't interested in what you got to say, nigga, until I get ready to be interested in you. And trust and believe and never ever forget the information that's out here is out here because I wanted it out here. I hate fake. I hate liars. What's going on, Tanya? I hate them with a fiery passion. And when I keep it real with people, I hate sidestepping certain issues and certain angles. So I had this all figured out. People, haters, way before I hit the live button. Ain't nothing slick going on to you niggas that was over in Buddy Lee chat talking about our old explanation. Nigga, I don't owe you shit, nigga. I don't know you. I brought you the information by way of a nigga that was too easy to manipulate. But I figured I was manipulating them in a good way. Because I know a lot of people that hit my DMs and hit my comment section that didn't know what I was found guilty of. What I signed a cause plea for wasn't even a crime. Didn't even know it. Now I can guarantee you they schooling they loved ones. I can guarantee that. And that's what it's all about. It's about making the community stronger. Think I care about a stranger talking about nigga surviving King Curl, you sick, King Curl, you this, that, and the other? I don't give a fuck about no goddamn stranger talking that shit to me. But I do care about the 6 strangers that told my god brother that he should be watching out for his daughter. My goddaughter. Here I am, 46 years old. My goddaughter just turned 13. Now, what sick son of a bitch, what man or one man would ascertain in her head or his head to say, watch out for this man about your own goddaughter. Somebody's sick. See, last I checked, which was a couple years ago, I had to sign a working permit for my 17-year-old. So the last I checked, to do something bad, they call a 17-year-old a grown man and charge him as a grown man. But if you beat up a 17-year-old, and you a grown man, that grown man will go to jail for hitting a minor. See, the laws are cut like that. You understand what I'm saying? The laws are cut like that. They not for you, they for the system. And I fell victim to the system. Did I come out the womb saying I know the anatomy of another person and I know what age you got to be to this, that, and the other? Nah. Did anybody ever tell me? Nah. I just knew if they was too little and they wasn't active, they wasn't mature looking as far as body-wise, I knew hands off. But lo and behold, I had no clue going to the same school, being in the same classes, being around the same people. I didn't know it could be a crime. And I paid for that. I paid for that. Roy said the other day, she sent you to jail. No, nigga, I sent myself to jail. I spilled the beans because I didn't know it was a crime. I'm being honest with this here. I get nothing out of being a liar but a guilty conscience at the end of the day. And I hate having a guilty conscience. I spilled the beans. I have all my paperwork where it says she denied. I did this to myself and I deserved it. Because I did a whole lot of shit that didn't make no sense that I didn't get in trouble for. So I'll be the first to tell you I deserve this shit. Yeah, I cried about it then, but I ain't crying about it now. I cried like a baby. Y'all look at that picture Diva Tomboy had up there of my mug shot. Hey, I was in that boy crying like a baby, 17 years old. Talking about why. Oh, nigga, I knew why. I knew why. I knew exactly why. See, we want accountability around here. We don't want no nigga keep on lying and talking about some wishing death on your kids and then turn around and say, oh, I didn't do that. We don't want that. That's them fake ass niggas. That's niggas that worship man. No, they don't worship God. They don't believe in God, but they believe and worship man. Why? Because you can see a man. They don't care about their own disrespecting their own being. They care about whether another man agrees with them or not. And then when a majority of the people say, oh, that's some hope, that's messed up, oh, I didn't do that, I didn't do nothing like that. And then you play them doing it over and over again, then they want to get their little clique together and try to gang up on you. Nigga, hey, niggas been ganging up on me since I was a little dog before I could even learn how to fight good. Niggas been ganging up on me. I love when you cowards do that. I love it. It just shows me how weak you is. Come on, let's catch him while he in the middle of talking to somebody else, and then let's go upside his head with the baseball bat, or let's hit his knees. You gotta wait till his attention off of everything now. Because if you get him and he see you coming, you in trouble. Coward niggas, man. And I'm sitting here on YouTube and I'm just seeing these cowards come and go, man. Y'all should have known some type of rant was gonna come eventually. I see these cowards come and go. I see them fall. I see them come back up, rise back up. I see them fall again. All my enemies bite the dust. And I know just enough to not have no type of sympathy, to shed no tears for these niggas when they bite the dust. See, the thing is, if they would have been successful on wiping me off YouTube, I got a whole life. I got a whole life. I got other things that I can do. That's why you don't see me on here every day. I try to make an appearance at least once a week. See, it wouldn't have did nothing to me. It would have just said, okay, well, what I was trying to do failed on that one. But see, I had all this stuff calculated way before I hit the live button. Victor Moan made me very much aware of what was going to happen. He groomed me. He groomed me to be ready. And then let me know, man, if you ain't going to ever be ready for it, don't ever hit the live button. Don't ever hit the live button. Don't. You see what they doing to me or what they tried to do to me? You ain't ready, bro? Hey, just stay in the background. Nigga, I see you niggas coming from a mile away, you weak ass niggas. I grew up in the hood, man. It's all type of weak niggas in the hood. Praying. Niggas praying on the weak. Pretending to be tough guys. Pretending to be this, that, and the other. Praying on the weak. See you niggas coming from a mile away. That's why it was so important for me. I see all these people flocking up around me, and I know over half of them don't mean me no good. And I wanted to nip it in the bud like over a year ago, but it didn't happen the way I wanted to. Niggas tried to play that role like they was really trying to be down. So I figured I had to use somebody else to do my dirty work. And then just like a fake nigga, they can't be fake all the time. They can't keep on being fake. They gotta come out that shell eventually. I got that nigga to come up out his shell and reveal his true nakedness. And when he came up out that shell, I talked to my homeboy in the background, my little dog in the background. I say, this nigga still ain't did what I wanted him to do yet. He doing this, he doing that. He showing my childhood, one of the few childhood photos I got on YouTube, but he ain't did what I wanted him to do yet. Still ain't did it. And he supposed to call himself some type of YouTube doxing guru, huh? And then it finally happened. I'm trying to give props to Diva. I find out Diva ain't the one that even did it. And I'm thinking, what idiot will admit to doing something illegal? What idiot would do this? And he sent the 50-year-old, the 60-year-old gangster over there to say, nah, this person didn't do it, or that person didn't do it. Such and such did it. He the one that gave it to such and such. I listened to it for a sec. I said, nah. Then I thought about it. And I'm thinking, like, would this fool be stupid enough to admit doing something illegal from a long-handled spoon? And then I heard him say it himself. When I heard him say it himself, I said to myself, gotcha. Because when this serpent jumped out of the woodwork and disrespected a 65-year-old man who ain't even come on YouTube to disrespect nobody just to tell his truth, just to tell the truth about his life and how he was in the satanic cult and got up out of it. And this person just continuously disrespect this person. When I seen that happen, I invited myself into the beef. I went to his show, or it was my little homie show, and I said, all that action you giving to that old man who ain't even come on YouTube for all that. I said, I didn't come on YouTube for all of it neither. I said, but dish off some of that stuff to me. Hit me up with some of that disrespect you hitting that old man with. You ain't got no respect for yourself. You have no respect for yourself. You clown somebody that's clearly trying to avoid you and letting you know that he ain't trying to do all that. And you continuously make your way over to him just so you can try to upset him. That's what I call a bitch nigga. A coward nigga. A disrespectful, sick, coward, slow bitch nigga. Forgive me, Jehovah. And forgive me for future references to these sick people, because I'm gonna nickname them. And that may be an understatement, what I just called that person. That person ain't even worth me saying their YouTube name. Ain't even worth it. Continuously get mad at the few supporters he got because nobody's pulling up. Nobody but weirdos like himself. Ain't nobody gonna check. I got all the information I need. And that's crazy how a person unleash a monster on somebody and they guilty of the same damn monster. That is crazy. I find that real crazy. Real crazy. Here you is, even today, you got to sign, that's in Michigan, y'all. Today, for a 17-year-old young man, you have to sign a worker's permit for them to be allowed to work under 18 years old. Today. Here, this person was a grown-ass man laying with somebody that was underage and got the nerve to try to vilify another man for doing it 30 years ago. And how old is that baby? About 16, 17 years old? Full grown man, guilty of it. But will vilify another man for doing it 30 years ago when he wasn't even old enough to work without his mama's permission. And that just goes to show you who we got and what we got on YouTube. We got people that have done way worse and more egregious acts speaking on people that have done way minute things than they have done. They the first ones to speak up. See, I don't know about y'all, but I keep a tab on the people that's around me a lot. And I'm going to tell y'all, not only was most of them people coming at me was the same people, but if you look up their background of the same people that had a lot to say about what I did 30 years ago, their life is way more shittier. Way more. Way. Do you understand me? To the point they have no room to speak on nobody, but they do. Just like Sleazy. Sleazy had the nerve to open his mouth about me. Somebody who ain't even got nowhere to stay. That's on his last leg, literally. And you still have bad words in your mouth for anybody. Only on social media, y'all. I can't say just YouTube. I'm going to say only on social media. I don't know about y'all, but I did enough car driving videos and pulled up where I stayed too many times for niggas to not know where I lay. And niggas got my whole name. Now, I know it's just been a couple months since I've been out the hospital, but I can guarantee you, I slap any one of these faggots to sleep. And I don't mean that as a homo slur. I mean that as a coward slur. I wouldn't even close my hand. Computer gangsters. Oh, and they so tough, y'all. They are so tough. Ask Diet. I put that. Diet is my friend on Facebook. Been on Facebook. I put that photo Diva put up on my Facebook. Probably about 2 people chimed in on it. One of them was my nephew. You know why only 2 people? Because people in my life already know about this shit. They already know about it. And they know I've been with my wife forever. Forever. Cowards, man. Yeah, they thought they had a pushover. I'm just sitting back watching these cowards do anything for attention. Do anything to be seen, including crawl up in another man's ass and another woman's ass. Try to build up some name off somebody else. It don't work, y'all. It don't work. Especially if you're a one-trick pony. It don't work. You got to dig down in the mud and build it on your own. Building it off somebody else's name don't work. It does not work. You got to do this on your own. They think, oh, because I'm with this person and they got 1,000 people in their chat, oh, I could come up off, all I got to do is dig in their ass and sit there long enough and I can be this, that, and the other. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. And why would a real person even want to do something like that? Why would you even want to do something like that? Why wouldn't you want your own? Why would you want somebody to come back a year or 2 later and say, you only did this because you was with such and such was the reason for this, that, and the other? See, I don't want none of that. That's why when my brother gave the true definition of clout chasing, I started to keep my mouth shut. Because I never looked at it as clout chasing. I thought it was just supporting the people that you like. You know what I'm saying? But when you're a little bit too opinionated, and when you're a little bit too defensive with the people you like, then it started to look a certain type of way. So I just started keeping my mouth shut and let, you got beef with somebody, I'll let y'all beef with it until I see the people that I'm with not even trying to beef, but still getting invited into a beef. Then I speak up. Like I did with my homie Mongoose. Mongoose would let me know behind the scene, hey man, I'm not trying to do this, that, and the other. Hey man, we'll let it everybody know. We just see who respect it and we see who won't respect it. Just don't let these people get up under your skin. Remember, we here for a purpose. We here for a purpose. We want to ruffle some feathers, but we want to ruffle some feathers on the tip to make people go out and try to maybe disprove what we saying. See, that's why I got off into the Bible deep, because I wanted to disprove things that I was hearing. And when I realized I couldn't disprove certain things, it pulled me in. It made me go deeper and go deeper. And I tried using that method, but when you on the social media and everybody's perfect and everybody's gangsters, everybody's is apex predators, it don't work like that. So I use the method that consists of, it's better to catch bees with honey rather than vinegar. I use that method. I find that method is much more effective. And it sticks to the bones a lot more. When it comes to negativity, you know, a lot of people take that negativity and it energizes them to do even something more reckless and negative. And that ain't what I want. I want people to get closer to God, not further away from him. But when it comes to exposing these fakers, these shakers, and these liars, it ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna keep on doing what I do, and I want y'all to keep on taking notes, because these people that come after me, they've been coming after me before I brought this rabbit out the hat. They've been coming at me before. You ain't gonna catch me on there wishing death on their family, coveting after they woman or their girlfriend, after their daughters, sisters. You're not gonna see me doing none of this perverted shit. You're not gonna see me talking about, oh, they living like bums and they ain't got this and that, they ain't got that. See, I never try to pit myself as being better than another man. So you ain't gonna never see that. What you're gonna see is people hate me because they need somebody to hate. They need somebody different, and they need somebody that love the truth, that actually believes in God and walk in that way. See, because a lot of people have a valid point. You see what we about, and you supposed to be a God believer. What you even around us for? Why you around us and you know what we about? You know we about this drama and about this life like this. Why you around us? And you know what I tell them? They ask my master, Jesus Christ, the same thing. That's my master teacher. That's who I call master. I don't call no master no nigga up in no hall or no nigga up in no lodge. I call my master teacher Jesus Christ. That's my master. Hey, me Mary Jane. How are you, girl? Oh, it ain't raining where you at? You see what it's doing where I'm at? I thought Barrel, what's his name? Burrow? I thought he hit damn near everybody by now. That hurricane. I just want you people to understand that. What I'm surprised about, y'all, about all of this, I expected more of the people that I really like to turn against me. And they didn't. They didn't. That's what surprised the hell out of me. The people I really like did not turn their back on me. Now that's something I wasn't prepared for. Unless they clowning me behind my back, I wasn't prepared for 90% of the people that I genuinely like, genuinely didn't turn their back on me. I was prepared for all of them too. I really was. That surprised me, y'all. I will admit that. I will admit when I'm wrong. I will admit that. I will admit that. Just like, even though I didn't learn about what I was sentenced to, even though I didn't learn it from home or learn it in the hood, and the hood taught me the opposite of whatever, I still accept responsibility for the things I've done wrong. And when I found out that was wrong, I didn't lie about it. I admitted to it. When I found out it was a crime, I let that police officer know, hey, I committed that crime. I did that. But I did it. I didn't know it was wrong. And that police officer looked at me, and he acted like he wanted me to lie about it, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I remember it like it was yesterday. That police officer looked at me, and he said, you know what this means? I said, nah. He said, that means you going to jail. And I said, for what? He said, because you sitting up here telling me that you 17 years old. And I said, yeah, but we go to school together. And he said, well, that's fine and dandy, but it's a law. 17 is just past the threshold. So you sure you guilty? Straight up. And I said, yeah. Meanwhile, my to-be wife is in another room because they separated us, saying, I ain't did nothing. I don't know what he talking about. I don't know what that nigga saying. I don't. But they couldn't release me because whatever I say or do can and will be used against me in a court of law. And it's what I said. And I didn't back off of it neither. My mama came to court on that last court date and was telling me to take back my plea. And I heard her, and I know I could have, and all that stuff. And I didn't take back my plea. Man, we're going to do this we're going to hold you in contempt. My mama didn't give a damn. She said it 2 more times. And I just looked at my mama and shook my head like, man, like, chill out. That's going to make me feel even worse than I feel now if they lock you up. I deserved it. I knew right from wrong. I probably didn't know right as far as that aspect was concerned, but I found out. And I knew a lot of other things that I was doing was wrong, like poisoning my community. That's enough right there. And I had a girlfriend while this was going on. And she did my bit with me. We didn't stay with each other too much longer after I got out because I found out, one of my peeps had, got down and dirty with her, but she did my bit with me. Kept me company, kept my head straight, kept me on the, without getting too depressed in there at that young age. Did my bit with me. Everybody I knew and went to school with knew what was up with me. Everybody, and still know. So if these cowards that ganged up on me would have been successful, I still got a life. What I did them many years ago and what I had to register for many years that don't make or break me. That don't make me me. That just goes to show, hey, any mistake, you know what I'm saying? Fortunately, you ain't lose your life. These are the consequences. That's the thing, man. We got free will to do whatever we want to do. But that free will comes with a price. And if you do something you ain't got no business doing, that price is the consequences you got to suffer for doing said thing or things. Nigga, give me my lashes. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Come with it. Got into a couple scuffles off in there. You did. And every time I got in trouble, I attributed it to things I did that I ain't had no business doing. The things I didn't get caught for doing. Nothing like I went to prison for, but in my opinion, it was a lot worse. In my opinion. And I told my young homie off in Texas, I said, hey man, people told me that these people wasn't coming over here until I start throwing up your name. So if you listen to me, my big little homie in Texas, I want you to go back to your streams, probably about a couple streams after I stopped showing my face. And I want you to tell me, and they screaming now, and they gon' actually pop up on your next stream because I'm talking about it. What's up, Blue baby? Hey, they gonna pull up now that I'm talking about it. But I want you to go back a few streams, couple weeks, probably a month, and watch who you don't see in your chat. I told you, my little homie in Texas, I told you that nigga who was in the chat trying to come at you sideways because you didn't agree with him. I told you who that was. I don't know if you believe me or not, but I told you who that was. I gotta counter all their aliases. And I told you, them people, or should I say, I'm telling you now, them people wasn't over there like they was until I start throwing your name up. When I start throwing your name up and letting them know I'm there every time you go live, that's when they start appearing regularly. Go back, all the proof in the pudding. But I haven't been over there. I've been hollering at you behind the scenes just so you can see for yourself. Yeah, that same one I told you was coming at you sideways. The same one you let up there on the panel that tried to make like I'm some nigga that's giving death threats out of here, that's trying to go with people's house and fight on here. And you know I don't even roll like that. That same one, don't think he started liking you because you let him up on your panel to try to come at me. Not saying that's what you let him up there for. But he still feel the same way he felt when he seen you not going at me when he was trying to go at me. And when you go back and check, you gonna see you ain't seen no sign of him. You usually see him in there acting like he listening to the show and he hearing things that's going on. That's because of me. I own niggas on here. I own them. I don't want to, trust me. Bad associations for a useful habit. I don't want people like that around me. But unfortunately, it comes with the territory. I had to deal with that in real life as well. And I dealt with it. You dig what I'm saying? I dealt with it. And gonna continue to deal with it. Gonna continue to deal with it. That's what happens, man, when you a little stronger than your contemporaries. People have to get what they call them. They have to get slips and go around and try to get people to sign to vote you in or vote you out. I can't remember the name of it, but they got to go get people to sign on to validate taking you down so they can get their help, get help they need or whatnot. You dig what I'm saying? See, the thing about me is I got some apex predators on here. And all of them can testify to this, even the ones that want to help me. Every time they tried or attempted to help me, I told them, nope, I don't want you getting caught up in this. I got it. See, that's because we don't need help. You know, people like myself, we don't want our friends and people we like getting caught up in our mess. And even though they know that I didn't start this mess, they know that niggas trying to come at me sideways for no reason. Even though they know this, I still want to protect them from these sick people on here. I don't need no help. I don't even want you getting mixed up with it. Let these sick people get their sick rocks off. And when we get tired of talking and going back and forth, we just ignore them. We just ignore them. I just do like Stan Smith and say, boop, you're not there no more. Because in all actuality, they're not here. They're just disgusting figments of your imagination. And they're just consequences for being a little bit stronger than your contemporaries. See, I like the fact that a person needs help when it comes to little old me. I love that. That drives me to be even better than I'm already is. It makes me feel good. It gives me wood. You understand? I love it. Especially when I get streamed. Just to hear my voice in an echo. Just to hear my voice being repeated because niggas can't live without it. I love it. And these sick fools think it's a diss that niggas want to hear me and dissect and criticize what I say. Nigga, it should be an honor to you. I love it. I don't find it disrespectful. I don't find it you disrespecting me. I find it beautiful. When you niggas put my name in your mouth and you niggas talk all this jive shit about me, I love it. When you niggas spent time on the phone to call the police to try to tell them some shit that I done told y'all what it was already, but you ain't gonna believe me. You ain't gonna believe the person that found the way to tell y'all about his past without him doing it himself. You wanna believe everything but him. After I done gave y'all proof that I done told niggas I was lining you niggas up. Y'all think C-Dub gonna lie for me? Nigga got girls of his own. You think he gonna lie for me? Niggas sick, man. I'm sitting there telling these niggas what I'm doing before I do it, how I'm doing it, and they still call the police like they can do something to me after I done told them what it was. And I'm telling my god brother behind the scenes, don't argue with these people, nigga. You the one told me what they was gonna do. Let these niggas do what they gonna do. And even with him telling y'all without my blessing, showing y'all what it is, niggas still picked up the phone and spent time with my name in their mouth. My name. Nobody from fucking Detroit. A nigga that ain't never owned nothing in his name, ain't got nothing in his name. A nobody. What these goody two-shoe niggas that's better than another nigga say, Dusty. Nigga, I drew more of a crowd than these niggas that's been on here half their damn life. I drew a crowd. I wonder why. I wonder how. Nigga, your brother been on here for damn near double-digit years. You just came on here, nigga, a few years ago. How you draw more of a crowd than these niggas that's been on here way longer than you? Nigga, because I'm him. That's why. I'm him, nigga. And you know what makes me even more beautiful than I give myself credit for is the fact that I can talk the way I'm talking right now and don't disrespect and not disrespect no real people. See, ain't no real person, you know, a person that's living in their real life, their real truth, who's really them. Ain't no real person offended by what I'm talking about right now. Not offended by the way I'm talking right now. The only ones that's offended is a fake ass, lying ass nigga. I had a nigga say, "You freak." Hey, I'm able to admit what I am. These days, I'm a freak for one person. It used to be a time I was a freak for a gang of young women. And old. I know what I'm in. But see, you perfect goody two-shoe niggas, y'all not okay with who y'all is. Y'all at war with y'all selves. I'm not at war with myself. I'm okay. I'm okay. I love living in my truth. Love it. I go out here on a crutch or a walker, nigga. I dare. I dare you. But that's where we at. And that's where we gonna be. In our own lane. We don't stand in somebody else's lane. We don't do what everybody else do. Until you one-trick ponies, don't ever think you're gonna blow up off what happened yesterday or what you used to do in yesteryears. What job you work. Nah. You gotta have talent, man. You gotta be versatile. You gotta be flexible. That pretty face and that voice only gonna last for so long. That voice gotta have something with some merit coming from it. Something with some texture. And those good looks ain't gonna last for long neither. You gotta have proof that those good looks are effective. See, I got proof my good looks effective. And if I was allowed to talk to my exes, I'm allowed to have them on Facebook. But if I was allowed to talk to my exes, we'll really see that, hey, I may not be the sharpest look in the box, but I attracted a lot of good-looking women. Good-looking women. Yes, my wife is fine, beautifulest thing in the world to me, but I attracted well more than enough beautiful women. I had a few not so good-looking women because personality matters to me too, probably more than looks. But I just so happen to be fortunate, very fortunate, and attract women with personality and good looks. You dig what I'm saying? Now, you know, I will be honest, I've been tricked a couple times to believe that a person have personality. But when you're consistent and you stick around, you start to find out slowly but surely who people really is. And I be honest with you, I always lay traps and snares just so I can make sure I'm around a person. I'm around the person that they say I'm around. Did I say that right? I make sure that I'm around the people that claim to be who they are. Christ Council do it to me all the time. Call me, hit me up on 4th of July and ask me was I getting out there popping the fireworks and barbecuing and stuff. He do it to me all the time. And that's what you got to do. You got to check people's temperature. We all human beings. Some people have to lie to kick it. That's their being. That's their makeup. That's what they is. I'm just not one of those. So I don't mind a person making sure I'm not one of those. I'm not that. If y'all ain't learned by now, hey, even if it's to my own detriment, I'm gonna keep it real. When them people put that face up there and put that stuff up there and they say, ain't this him, ain't this him? I'm not one time said, no, that ain't me. That's the wrong person. No, hell no. That's me all day. This is what I've been waiting on. I've been waiting on this, and now I finally got it. Hallelujah. Thank you, and praise be to Jehovah. It took long enough, but it finally got here. And I'm loving it. I am loving it. I ain't got all them fake niggas around me. At least they not around me tapping and typing and trying to get clout off of me. No. If I am the clout, I don't mind my people getting clout off of me. I'm going to blow you up. I'm going to blow air into the balloon until it pops. Till it blow up like the World Trade. But you fake niggas, I don't want you niggas around me. I don't want you around me. Go over there with the fake people. Ain't no fake people over here. You looking for lies and deceit. You looking for the fakers and shakers. They don't reside over here. Go on head over there to them other niggas. Go on head now. Don't stick around here. Real niggas reside over here. Even to our own detriment. That's who ride over here. And them fake niggas hate hearing that shit too. They love living in a fake cocoon. Hiding off tucked in the corner of their house. Looking at a keyboard all day and all night. No life around them. No woman around them. Just porno. Male porno all day. Just nothing all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Scared to go outside. Scared to go outside. They go outside, they go sit in the car, or they just hurrying up and walking to the store. You ain't gonna see them chilling at no park like I do. You ain't gonna see them maxing and relaxing in different spots like I do. Chilling at the water. You dig? You ain't gonna see that. Niggas hiding from their own shadows. Cowards. And you know what else y'all ain't gonna see? Niggas broadcasting their real identity and their real whereabouts. You ain't gonna see that neither. But they gonna be quick to speak on everybody else. But they ain't gonna tell you who they is. See, I got a news flash for y'all. The real, we don't give a damn. My homie Mongoose, when y'all see him, when he chime in, that's his real name on there. My homies in my real life, when they chime in, when they come over here, when they hit my chat, it's their real name on there. When you see them on Facebook, that's their real name on there. You know why it's their real name? Even when I was telling them quit putting your real name on everything, you know why they put their real name on it? Because real niggas can't be fucked with. They can't be fucked with. That's why. That's why Vic was quick to put his real name on there. That's why he's quick to tell everybody his real name. Now, I can do that. You know how much I used to envy my little brother for being able to say Victor Ronald Mann, and I couldn't say my whole name on here? Oh, now I can. Hey, Rob Best, I know you bust up, but you remember how I used to tell you I like that name? Yeah. That's because I'm a participant in sharing that name. Yes, sir. But hey, it's been $1.16. I know people got way better things than listen to a person that's talking with some sense and not trying to belittle his fellow man, drag people through the mud. I know y'all got better things to do than listen to a little old pathetic man like me not do those things. I done took up too much of y'all time. It's been real fun. But your boy, your man's, one of my subscribers told me quit considering myself, calling myself a boy. So I'm gonna correct myself every time I get ready and say it. It's been big fun. But your man's Big King Curl Ultra gotta run. You underdid? Been hella fun. I've been saving my voice box to let off a little rant. Cause I want to stir. I want to ruffle a few feathers. I see people talking about they made up stuff. They was the originals of this, that, and the other one. The originator, the people that originated it, been on here way longer. I see people doing all kind of crazy stuff for attention because they ain't getting none. But I tell you what, when you bid on the wrong horse when it came to me, you probably made the most worst mistake you ever made. And y'all know who I'm talking about, but y'all could never, ever be in my circle. Ever again. Ever. Never again. Never be a part of this circle. And this circle gonna rise. Because if you read the first 3 verses of Psalms, the first 3 verses tell you that when you read God's word in an undertone day and night, when he read his word, his law, that you'll become like trees planted among the seashore, whose foliage does not wither or die, and everything that you do will succeed. And the only thing I want to succeed at is reaching people. I don't care about the subs. I don't care about the subs. I care about the people. I don't care about all these fake avatars, and I care about the people behind the avatar. I don't care about the cloud and being famous and getting monetized. I don't care how many subscribers I get. I will never monetize. Ever. I'm not on here for that. When I need, the creator makes sure I get. Whether I have to work for it or whether somebody give it to me from the kindness of their heart. I get. All while I'm here, been out the hospital and can't move, I've been putting in work. My family still gotta eat. No suckers this way, man. But hey, like I said, man, y'all enjoy the peace the rest of y'all day, and I pray it be peaceful for y'all. One thing about YouTube, y'all, we don't give a lot of credit to. A lot of times when you get stuff off your chest, you do feel a lot better. We don't really get credit to that. And I think if people focus on that part more than they focus about how many people view or like what they say, I think they'll feel a whole lot better. Because if you say something real strong, real meaningful, and nobody chimes in to listen to it, then you feel the opposite of what you should feel when you just getting stuff off your chest. Focus on just feeling better about saying things that's on your mind and just being able to share them. Because once you record it and put it out here, it's out here forever. Until they take the internet away, until all the power die, your thoughts is out here forever. So just focus on getting that weight off of you and feeling better. You did? And I can guarantee you, you're going to have way better peace of mind than you do picking up that phone or that computer trying to see how many people chimed in, how many people commented, how many people liked. You know what I'm saying? You'll never be disappointed if you just building a dialogue on here. Never. It's like talking to a therapist. So just focus on that, y'all, and I can guarantee you way better results mentally and emotionally. Because a lot of people don't like to admit it, but niggas emotional around here. I had niggas breathing hard, damn near catching they don't believe in the Bible or church, but damn near catching Holy Ghost around here, man. And I don't be saying nothing bad, I just be speaking the facts. But y'all have a peaceful rest of y'all day. I'm about to take my wife, probably grab something to eat. You dig? I ain't ate nothing all day. I ain't even snacked today. I ate some of my mixed deluxe peanuts. Well, there ain't no peanuts in there, but you know, the almonds, cashews, pistachios, pecans, and Brazilian nuts. But I got to put something in me, and as soon as my wife get out of here from getting her feet and toes done, I'm gonna do that. But till next time, y'all, peace, love, and peace of mind. I'm out, y'all.